Pern, and boom. Hey, good evening. Welcome, everybody, to RangersLive.net. Tom Martin, Clay Twig with you here, and we are kicking off the season right tonight. Wow.
It's exciting.
This is fun. Volleyball night. The Ranger girls are in action. I know we've had a couple other sports start already. I know tennis has kind of kicked in. Clay, maybe, I know you were at the first tennis meet, right?
Yeah, I went down to Mora, watched the girls down there, and then caught them here this last week when we hosted, end of last week, Perham and, was it earlier this week? Yeah, it was. My goodness, they're all running together already,
No kidding. Wow.
Pequot and Perham, and then they even had a match today. I haven't heard quite how that one went, but they were in Aiken today at a tournament.
Wow, man, the tennis team is out and running. But first regular season match here for the girls volleyball team, and I'm telling you, I'm really kind of excited about this team. I have not seen a practice or anything yet, but they ended last year on a very positive note and pretty much returned to everybody. And this should be a really good volleyball team to watch. And I'm hoping as the season goes on, we can fill this gym up here. But welcome everybody that's listening or watching on Huddle, whatever you're doing. We are going to bring you as much action again this year as possible. RangersLive.net was a big success last year, and man, we are looking to just build on that. We've got lots of things in the hopper that we'll pass along as soon as we get it up and going. But again, if you're a business owner in the area, you want to support the kids, all the money raised from RangersLive.net goes into a big account just for Ranger athletics. And Clay, I know budgets are tight. So everything, every little bit helps. Our website is going to be set up here for families. If you want to donate $5 to $100 or whatever, we would love to have you along. And we will we'll mention that during broadcast too. But here we go. Ranger girls, the JV started out gangbusters tonight.
They played a really nice first set and then just kind of settled. I don't know if they had to make some changes in the lineup or not, just being the first match, but fell the next two, didn't they, Tom?
Yeah, they did. They ended up losing 2 out of 3 here, but you know what? Again, a lot of promise for the JV squad too, but this varsity team has got some really good athletes on it and some great hitters. And boy, these girls have been playing a lot of volleyball over the years, and it's going to be fun watching this team progress here this year. And like I said, they finished the season big upset up in, I think it was Proctor.
Yeah, 2 straight years in a row going up to Proctor in the playoffs and knocking off a higher seed.
Yeah, so you know what? Hopefully these girls are going to take the next step, and it's going to be a fun year. And I think a lot of people don't even realize sports have started yet.
It's unbelievable, isn't it?
Yeah, right.
It's just, it came up so fast. I was at the state track meet, it felt like last weekend. Right. And now all of a sudden we're here getting ready for a volleyball season. And Tom, I know we're excited about it.
Yes, Clay, maybe, we got a moment here. Maybe we can just update people on what is coming up. We have volleyball tomorrow, right, in New Prague.
Yep, they're in New Prague tomorrow. It's a breakdown tournament or breakdown showcase that some of the basketball teams have played in previously. The volleyball team is lucky to get into one. Unfortunately, we are not going to be able to make it down to that broadcast, but there is, I think NSPN you can watch if you want to get. And then next Tuesday, the girls are in Cromwell Wright for a contest. And then they don't play again until the next week of school. But next week, football is in Aiken on Thursday. And then tennis plays at home 3 times next week. Matter of fact, they play at home on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. 11 a.m. starts for the first 2 and 10 a.m. start for the last one.
Well, you can
cross country runs on Monday too.
And I do want to remind everybody, you can go on our YouTube site and listen to our review that we did last week of last year's school year. That was pretty cool. I think we've had a lot of hits on that, Clay. That when we did the review last week.
Yeah, so
And,
it picked up some good steam. I was pretty happy with kind of where that ended up on the amount of people that listened. But, I think it shows you, Tom, how excited people are about Ranger athletics in general,
right,
and being very excited. And, to kind of kick us off, I was able to talk to Coach Ernst earlier today. And so if we play that maybe before we get started here. So
let's absolutely get that interview in. Let's listen to that.
All right. Thanks, Tom. Here's Coach Nate Ernst. Very excited to be joined by Ranger volleyball head coach Nate Ernst. Coach, thanks for joining us tonight.
Yep, excited to be back at it.
Start of the season, isn't it? This summer went fast this year.
Yeah, it did. But I've kind of been counting down the days, been ready to get back in the gym, and especially here to back in the gym for the first match.
So kind of talk about your first couple weeks of practice. How has that been? You had a busy week this week, but that first week of practice, getting back into it, how's the team look? How the girls feeling? You specifically, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, it's really been a sprint just because of how active this week has been. So we obviously the first week had, a full 5 days of long practices, but they went really well. I felt like we were really productive, got better in preparation for this week, leading into multiple scrimmages and multiple matches. So, it's been good. We're ready to go. We're healthy. Excited.
So this week you mentioned scrimmages. On Monday you were in ESCO, saw a lot of section opponents, and then Wednesday you were in Moore and saw all the conference teams.
Yep.
What was kind of your takeaway from each scrimmage specifically?
I think my overall takeaway is we're not going to be out of any matches this year. If we come in and we execute, we play our volleyball, we're going to have an opportunity to win any match, regardless if it's in the conference or the section, which is exciting for the girls to kind of have that early experience in the scrimmages to see where they're at in the season. And obviously teams change, and we will too throughout the season, but just kind of reaffirmed that, we should be confident with where we're at.
Yeah, and that's kind of what you had reiterated, and some of the girls said to me as I asked them about it. But tonight, first match of the year, regular season starts. Moose Lake Willow River's in town. What's your scouting report on Moose? You've had them the last couple of years. You've been able to beat them, but they are a very good team.
Yeah, they definitely are. I mean, it's a section opponent, so we start the year off right away in a place where, you want to beat everybody, but certainly those section opponents, put yourself in a good position. Come the end of the season, hopefully we can get a home match or two come the playoffs, which I'm sure it's been many years since we've had that here.
Yeah.
Moose Lake themselves, last year we went over to Moose Lake and won 3-1, but all the sets went pretty deep. They return, I think, almost their entire starting lineup. So, it's an athletic, scrappy team. They have a couple good hitters that we'll focus on a little bit tonight. And then if we can serve receive well, I think we'll be in good shape.
And then tomorrow, we'll kind of talk about tomorrow as well, too. You're going down to New Prague, and you're playing in one of the breakdown tournaments or breakdown showcases against Cotter. And Cotter's a top school each and every year in a lot of sports, but volleyball specifically.
Yeah, Cotter's a really impressive program. You kind of sign up to do the breakdown or get invited, and you don't know who you're going to get, and that's who we ended up drawing. A team that I think's finished in the top 20 last year, like a 24-5 record or something like that. Returns a couple really, really impressive players. They have a setter that's going to be difficult for us to react to. So it's going to be a good competition for us right away early in the season. So we're excited for we're not excited for the long bus ride, but we're excited for that match and that opportunity tomorrow.
Yeah, so let's just talk about your team specifically and the girls on the team. You're pretty lucky to have returned a lot of the same kids who played the majority of your minutes last year for you.
Yeah.
So just talk about them, what the improvements you've seen, anybody that's really stepped up maybe from last year, just over the summer and the last spring of you guys kind of working through things.
Yeah, I would say from a year ago, as a team, our ability to play a little bit at a faster pace is improving, which is what you're going to have to do to, compete later on in the section tournament. In addition to some of the tougher teams on our schedules, we're going to have to play at a faster pace. So our ability to do that more consistently and efficiently is really improved. In terms of stepping up, the one that really sticks out to me is Emma Anderson, sophomore. It was kind of on our radar as a depth piece, particularly at outside. Tonight we'll see her play a full back row rotation for Sophie in the middle back. She's just got what's probably one of our best serves on the team.
Wow.
Just a really athletic girl, fast, good verticals. So she's been really impressive in camp. But really everyone has had a good camp or a good season to start here. It's just a really athletic volleyball team. So I think there's certainly some places we probably lack in some of the volleyball fundamentals, but the girls just make up for it because they're so athletic.
Yeah, and that can go a long way, especially at this level that we're playing at. So, well, here we are again. Ready to go, Coach?
Yep, we're ready to go. Let's do it.
All right, thanks for joining me.
Awesome. Go see I go.
Thank you to the following sponsors of Rangers Live: Always Painting, CI Transportation, Canna Wine Bar, Crosby Ironton Courier, Cuyuna Country Auto Center, Cuyuna Lakes Park City, Cuyuna Regional Medical Center, Deerwood Bank, Deerwood Technologies, Edward Jones of Crosby, Hogue Tech Unlimited, Hudrilic Carpet, KK Advertising, Coop Funeral Home, Minnesota Teas, Mission Beach Resort, Range Disposal Services, Spalding, T&J Services, Tremolo Communications, Unity Bank of Crosby.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Tom Martin with you here. Clay will probably join me again shortly. We are just about a minute and a half from the national anthem and starting lineups, and we'll get things going here. I also want to add that French's Automotive signed up with us here late this afternoon. So did Oberg Fence Company. So a couple of them, and once again, the Barrett family has donated some money. Families, you are welcome to do that. We are going to set something up on the website here. We got Deerwood Technologies working on improving our website, and we're going to get this thing bigger and better, but we're going to have a way for people to donate. But right now, families, if you want to donate to rangerslive.net, you can just get a hold of Clay at the school here, and any little bit helps. It doesn't matter. Again, can be $5 to $1,000. Who cares? But it all goes into a fund and goes right back to the students here. And whatever the kids need, we will help out with the budgets, the money that we are raising from our broadcasts here. So we do appreciate every little thing that we can get here from anybody in the community, businesses. We're going to start recording some ads, and you know what? You can record your own, but you get your logo up on the scoreboard here in the building, which rotates throughout the whole night. It's pretty cool that it's a big part of the scoreboard set up here for just for logos to rotate. So if you have want to be a sponsor, that's kind of a cool thing. Everybody in the building watching the home games will see your logo rotating on the board. Girls are lining up right now for the national anthem. We'll probably just leave this up live here for you to listen to the anthem. Hopefully we can pick it up, and then we'll have some starting lineups for you, and I don't have them wrote down here. We were busy doing a few things, but I'll try to keep up with the public address announcer. Moose Lake Willow River in town again. The JV won 2 out of 3 over the Rangers earlier here on the Dave Galovich gymnasium floor, but Ranger varsity team, boy, I thought they were great last year, and the girls have all gotten a year older and have been working on their skills, and this could be a fun team to come out. Let's start filling the gym here and cheering on our girls, because this could be a lot of fun. Again, this is a section opponent, and here we go. We're going to see if we can pick this up. All right, we are back and getting ready here. Let's see here. We'll just try to run down the lineup here real quick. For the Moose Lake Willow River, Caitlin Andrews, Ridley Peterson, Melody Mock, Maddie Phantom, Malaya Samarzia, Keely Elman, Kara Lemieux, Grace Mock, Mallory Mikrot, Addie Smiley, Julia Watrin, and Piper Nielsen. And I think we're still trying to get the starters here for the Rebels straightened out. Hey, it's the first one of the year. Let's, I think we got it now. All right, starting will be number 3, Caitlin Andrews. Number 5, Melody Mock. Keely Elman. Julia Watrin. I might have missed one or two there. I was trying to look down and I couldn't quite see the numbers. We'll get them when they go out on the floor, so. All right, I might just go down the list of the Cross-Barrington Ranger girls here so we get them all in, and then we'll line up the starters for you when they get out on the floor. So the Rangers, again, first of all, the Rebels head coach is Caitlin Miller, the assistants Beth Andrews and Skyla Obey. But on the other side, the Rangers, number 2, Cami Armbrust, number 3, Veronica Millsop, number 4, Sammy Hashi, number 5, Ava Bordage, number 6, Lucy Lewandowski, number 7, Emma Anderson, number 10, Malia Vigneri, number 11, Rain Elvesgaard, number 12, Sophie Strom, number 17, Ava Stroshine, number 19, Adeline Vandekamp, and number 20, Kirsten Nixon. Captains this year, Cami Armbrust and Sammy Hashi. Head coach, Nate Ernst. Assistant coaches, Allison Ahonen and Jamie Welly. They are introducing the starters right now. Lucy Lewandowski. The girls go out and throw, especially the student section, a bunch of candy. So we'll try to line them up for you here when they take the floor and get you them starters. But I suspect we're going to see some everybody getting a little chance to play here tonight. Ava Stroshine is the libero tonight for the Rangers. All right, Rangers have some new uniforms. They're black tops with white numbers and some maroon trim. The Moose Lake Willow River Rebels, kind of red with some blue sleeves and black pants. The Rangers wearing the shorts are maroon. Okay, for the Rebels, it looks like number 5, Melanie Mock. Number 3, Caitlin Andrews is out there. Number 11, Grace Mock. Number 8 is Keely Elman. Number 19, Julia Watrin. And I'm missing one. I just can't quite see her number. It looks like number 18, Addie Smiley. For the Rangers, looks like Cami Armbrust. Veronica Millsop. Sammy Hashi, Ava Bordage, Lucy Lewandowski and Sophie Strom will be your starters out there. Again, Rangers with the black tops on. Some maroon trim, white numbers, so I can see the numbers nice. And here we go. Looks like Moose Lake will start. Melody Mock to serve right to left. The Rebels will be on my right. Here's Sammy from the middle row. Boom! Sammy hits one right away. Perfect set, and a way to get the season started with the kill shot from Sammy Hashi. Strom comes out, and Emma Anderson checking in. She'll serve here for the Rangers. Rangers on my left, Rebels on my right. And here is Anderson's serve, goes deep, bumped up to the front row. Another bump and knocked over, partially blocked. Rangers will get it up in the air. Here's Ava Bordage with the kill shot. Nobody in the back corner, and Ava knocking it down. Rangers up 2-0 here. Emma Anderson still serving left to right for the Rangers. Big serve there, bumped up. Oh, and Ava Bordage at the net, just kind of hits it. She was going to get the overpass and hits it into the net instead of over. So we go back to the other side, 2-1. And can't see the number here of the server. Millsop over to Bordage. Lewandowski knocks it over the net. Here's the set on the other side, partially blocked. Oh boy, Sammy laying out, almost saved it. And we are tied at 2. It looks like Julia Watron is the server here for the Rebels. Rebels on my right, Rangers on my left. Hopefully I'll get Molly Shank doing some games with me here. She is very knowledgeable, much more than me, but shot by Sammy was partially blocked, came back over, right back to Sammy, and she knocks it down. And, oh, they're going to say she got over the net. Oh, man. Well, it was a good play by Sammy Hashi, but they're going to say she was too far over the net when she knocked it straight down. Watron still serving to the back row. Anderson to over to Lucy on the left side. She knocks it over. And then the Rebels can't get it over the net. They knock it into the net. That is Keely Alleman. Ava Bordage, the server, tied at 3 here, first set. We play best of 5, play up to 25, got to win by 2. Boy, big serve by Ava Bordage. They somehow got it up. Shot is called in by the Rebels. She goes down cross court and just got it inside the line. 4-3 Rebels. Addie Smiley serving. 4-3 Rebels. Millsop up ahead. Here's Sammy on the other side. Wow, man. Sammy's kill shots have gotten bigger and better than ever. Man, can she hit the ball. 4-4, and Sammy Hashi now will serve for the Rangers. And the serve goes all the way back to the wall, bumped up, and then over somehow. The Rebels got it over. Wow. And the Rangers could not return it. But the initial went off one of the girls in the back row, went all the way back to the wall, and the Rebels got it up. Coming out is Keely Alleman, and checking in is Mallory Mikrat. And Mikrat will serve here, 5-4 Rebels. And we got a timeout on the floor here. Five-4 Rebels. Mallory McCrott serving. There's a serve. Bumped up by Anderson over to Millsop. And wow, Rangers called into the net. 6-4 biggest lead has been 2 points here. Now the Rebels have the lead. Deep serve. Veronica gets it up ahead. The shot by Cami Armbrust. Back to the Rebels side. They get it over in a couple. Set up there. Sammy Hashi hits it too long. Sammy was back in the middle of the court and got it a little too long, and is 7-4 Rebels right now. Not to worry, this team is good. Bordage to Lewandowski. Her shot blocked. Back the other way, back to Millsap. She taps it over, and calling the Rangers out, and fourth straight point here for the Rebels. 8-4 Rebels. McCrott still serving. Sammy up ahead to Bordage, over to Armbrust. Her shot goes over, and they're going to get a carry called on the Rebels. Kind of picked it up and carried it over the net. Emma Anderson out, Sophie Strom in. Also, Lewandowski comes out. And Ava Stroshine in. Ava is serving. Knocked over by the Rebels. Millsap up, over to Armbrust. Oh, big shot by Cami. Nice down the line. And scores big. Rangers back in this 8-6 now. Rebel lead. Stroshine to serve. Bumped up by the Rebels, up to the front row, blocked by Strom, but the Rebels get it over. After that, back to Sophie. That shot is good. Just catching the back line. And the Rangers have cut the lead to 1 now, 8-7. Like I said, I'm not too worried when they get down, because this team is really good and can come back. They've got some really experienced players on this Ranger team. Stroshine serve. Bumped up to the front row. Here's the shot. Bordage saves it on the back row. Back to Ava. She knocks it over in 3. Rebels just get it over the net. Set up. Millsap shot, and that's a kill shot. Rangers have tied it up. Eight to 8. Stroshine still serving for the Rangers, left to right. Up ahead, I'll try to get to learn these girls' names. Watron fans on it for the Rebels, and the Rangers now take the lead. 9-8. Stroshine serving left to right. Nice deep serve. Set up by the Rebels up ahead. They just knock it over and don't try to get aggressive, and then fanned on by Veronica Millsap on the far side. And we are tied at 9. I think both teams have a little nerves going here. It's the first match of the year. And they are just starting to settle in right now, and we are tied at 9. Nice serve there. Hashi bumps it up ahead, over to Armbrust. Big shot. Dug out in the back row by the Rebels. Over by the Rebels, too far and out. Nice job by Ava Bordage letting that one go. And out by about 6 inches. 10-9 Rangers. Cami Armbrust to serve. Oh, and Cami serves one over the back line, and we are tied at 10. Cami just a junior. Veronica Millsap a junior. We got a bunch of seniors on this team that have been playing. Here's Bordage, bumps it up ahead to Millsap on the near side, and she goes cross court and scores. So Veronica with another kill. 11-10 Rangers. We are just in the first set. Again, we play a best of 5. The first 4, you got to, we go up to 25. If we go to a 5th set tiebreaker, it goes to 15, but you always got to win by 2. And Sammy Hashi hits one, it hits the top of the tape and comes back on the Rangers side. And we are tied at 11. Now serving On the other side is Melody Mock. Serving right to left as she bumps it up right back to Sammy. Her shot partially blocked and then falls on the floor for a Ranger point. 12-11 Rangers. Rangers making some changes here. Lewandowski back in. Emma Anderson back in for Strom and Stroshine. They two come out. Emma Anderson will serve. Emma will play the back row and Lucy will play the front row tonight. Here's a shot partially blocked. Nice shot there by Addie Smiley. And Rebels get the point. We're tied at 12. Wow, this is this could be a good one here if it goes like this all night long. Serve does not get over, and that was Watrin serving. Ranger point, 13-12. Ava Bordage to serve. Ava can serve the ball. Boom, big serve. There's an ace serve for Ava. Rangers' biggest lead now, 14-12. Rangers have led by 1, but not 2. Here is Ava Bordage. Oh, and that one kind of goes off the side and gets over the net, but goes out of bounds on the far side. So 14-13. And I believe this is Addie Smiley serving. Rangers knock it over. It comes right back to the Rangers side. Here's Lewandowski tapping it over and gets the job done. Lucy was just playing the top of the net, knocked it over. Rangers get the point. Rangers on my left and Rebels on my right. Sammy Hashi serving. Smiley taps it up and knocked over by McCrott. There's a shot by Cammie Armbrust, and Cammie is doing some damage in the front row here. Biggest lead now, 16-13, Ranger lead. Sammy Hashi serving. Yeah, there's no panic here. Up ahead, shot. Anderson had it off her shoulder and waiting for somebody to come and help out, but could not. Nobody could get there in time, so 16-14, Rebel point. Mallory McCrott will serve. Keely Allerman comes out. Melanie Mock comes out. McCrott serve, a high serve. She bumps it up to Bordage. Tapped over by Lewandowski. And again, Lucy gets it done by just tapping it over. Lucy's going to come out. Anderson's going to come out. Sophie Strom back in. And Ava Stroshine back in. Ava will serve. Bumped up ahead by Watrin, and back row knocked ahead. Stroshine over to Hashi, and oh boy, it goes out, but it looked like the Rebels might have touched it, but nobody's challenging the call. Caitlin Andrews to serve, right to left. Armbrust up ahead to Bordage, now to Millsop. Dug out in the back. Oh, what a job by Armbrust there. Going down on the floor and knocking it up. Back the other way, partially blocked by the Rangers. Here's Armbrust setting up Bordage. Oh, and Ava hits it into the net, and it is 17-16. Rangers by a point with Andrews serving for the Rebels. Serving right to left. And she serves it short. And gives that point right back. Armbrust to serve now. Cammie serve, dug out by Watrin. Here's back to Andrews from the back row, and again, she hits it short. Ranger point. Rangers back up by 3, 19-16. First set, it's been back and forth. Rangers were down by 4 at one time early on, but up by 3 right now. Knocked over by the Rebels. Rangers have a chance here, but Bordage just knocks it over. Back the other way, shot partially blocked. Armbrust keeps it alive. Back over to Millsop, shot dug out in the back by Smiley. Now Smiley gets it back. She knocks it over. Armbrust to Hashi. Hashi shot dug out again by Smiley. Smiley again gets it in the back row. Stroshine brings it up to the front, but nobody can grab it for the Rangers, and it goes under the net. Rangers are going to take a timeout here. 19-17. Let's run some ads for you here, or at least a list of our sponsors. We'll be right back.
Thank you to the following sponsors of Rangers Live: Always Painting, CI Transportation, Canna Wine Bar, Crosby Ironton Courier, Cuyuna Country Auto Center, Cuyuna Lakes Park City, Cuyuna Regional Medical Center, Deerwood Bank, Deerwood Technologies, Edward Jones of Crosby, Hogue Tech Unlimited, Hudrilic Carpet, KK Advertising, Coop Funeral Home, Minnesota Teas, Mission Beach Resort, Range Disposal Services, Spalding, T&J Services, Tremolo Communications, Unity Bank of Crosby.
All right, we want to add to that. French's Automotive, Oberg Fence, and Godfrey Plumbing have all committed also to be sponsors with us. I know we'll have some more coming on board here soon. We'll get some the local restaurants involved, and man, we are gung-ho on RangersLive.net, bringing you all the action we can all season long. Rebels serving down by 2, and that one goes long. That was Grace Mock serving, and the Rangers back up by 3. Veronica Millsop serving. Rangers on my left. They'll be on my left all night long. Rangers serving left to right. Millsop, good serve. Bumped up, here's the set. Shot not too hard. Rangers dig it out. Back to Sammy. Big shot by Hashi. And I believe they're going to call double hit on the Rebels, and Rangers now up 21-17. Veronica Millsop to serve again. Bumped up, here's the set. Big shot, Veronica knocks it way up in the air, and Sammy tries to go back to get it as that ball just kept traveling backwards. 21-18. The Rebels are going to make some changes here. Back in is Keely Allerman along with Melody Mock. Melody Mock is going to go back and serve. Mock serving right to left. And Sammy lets it go. It goes wide on the far side. And Rangers get the point and the serve right back. 22-18 in the first set. Emma Anderson will come in to play the back row, and she will serve. And now the Rebels will take a timeout. 22-18. Again, coming up here tomorrow, the girls are in a multi-team matches down in New Prague tomorrow. One we probably we will not get to, but we'll hope to be in Cromwell on Tuesday night. Cromwell Wright, the girls will travel over there. Don't forget the football season kicks off Thursday night over in Aiken. Thursday night in Aiken. Hopefully the Rangers will get that stump trophy back here in Crosby. And yeah, I think a lot of people don't realize that sports has started here for the school year. And this is our first broadcast. Here's Emma Anderson with the serve. Dug out in the back row by Andrews. Back over, big shot there by Grace Mock, but it goes too long, and the Rangers now up 22-19. I think they put that point on the wrong side. Emma Anderson show. Her serve goes into the net. Yeah, the Rangers have 23. They got 23-20. I think it's 23-19. That's right. There we go. Adeline down there to keeping track of that. Rebels serve goes over to Lewandowski. Taps it over. Oh, boy. Somehow the Rebels kept that alive. Armbrust over back to Lewandowski again. She knocks it over. Big shot there. Armbrust kept it alive, but nobody could get to it. And the Rebels get the point. It's 23-20. Rebels serving. Addie Smiley serving. Serve bumped up and over by Millsop. Here's the set on the other side. Big block by the Rangers. Wow, was that huge. Lucy Lewandowski getting up and making the block and knocking it down. Now the Rangers have a set point here with Ava Bordage serving. Ava serve, boy, she took something off that, and that's good for the win. Rangers take the first set 25-20. And we are off and running. They were down early in the set by 4, and no panic on this team. Not with these girls playing. These girls, this is a lot of experience on the floor and a lot of talent on the floor. And nice job by the Rangers to come back, take the lead, and never give it up. End up winning that first set 25-20. Earlier, the JV won the first set and then dropped the next 2, so they lost 2 out of 3 earlier. But the only one that can sweep right now are the Rangers winning that first set. And again, we play best of 5. The first 4 sets are up to 25, and you got to win by 2. If there is a 5th set tiebreaker, we play to 15. And again, you always got to win by 2. So that's kind of the way it goes. And with that, I'm going to run through our sponsors again. And again, if you want to be a sponsor or can be a sponsor, get a hold of Clay Twigg, athletic director here at the Crosby Ironton High School. We have a variety of different ways you can sponsor families. Like the Barrett family is a big sponsor of ours as a family. The Barrett family and other families. We would love to say your name on the air that your family has sponsored RangersLive.net. So go ahead and be part of that, and I'll be right back.
Thank you to the following sponsors of Rangers Live: Always Painting, CI Transportation, Canna Wine Bar, Crosby Ironton Courier, Cuyuna Country Auto Center, Cuyuna Lakes Park City, Cuyuna Regional Medical Center, Deerwood Bank, Deerwood Technologies, Edward Jones of Crosby, Hogue Tech Unlimited, Hudrilic Carpet, KK Advertising, Coop Funeral Home, Minnesota Teas, Mission Beach Resort, Range Disposal Services, Spalding, T&J Services, Tremolo Communications, Unity Bank of Crosby. Well, I'll join everybody here real quickly. Tom's chatting with a friend real fast as we getting set for the second set of tonight's matchup between Rangers and Moose Lake Willow River. First set, the Rangers won 25-20. Getting ready here for set number 2. I don't know the girls quite as well as Tom does currently, but I'm going to steal that as he's chatting. So we'll get ready for number 2 here in just a second. Tom's making me fly solo. Nobody likes when I fly solo, Tom.
Sorry about that, Clay. Just a good old buddy stopped up here watching Ranger Sports here tonight. So, yeah, the girls got behind early and came back. Yeah. And you know what? I said the whole time, there's no panic with this team. They're experienced and they are good.
Yeah, last year or even the year previous, I think we would have seen maybe a tighter set even there at the end. But they kind of put it together real quickly when needed, when it was close throughout the teens there, and then pulled away when it counted. So pretty excited about that first set. Let's see if they can get in a little bit better of a rhythm here moving forward into the second.
Yeah, it took them just a little while to get going, but I think the girls are pretty relaxed. But, it's the first match of the year. Both teams are probably a little nervous, a little tight.
Yeah, and the girls have played a lot of volleyball this week, so there could be a little bit of just fatigue setting in as well.
Emma Anderson will serve for the Rangers, get things going left to right, and this first one is bumped up into the crowd by Grace Mock on the Rebels. And the Rangers start out with the first point here and kind of right where they left off in the first set. Emma is, I think Coach Ernst said she'll play a lot of back row tonight.
Correct,
I know Lucy told me she's going to play mainly front row. Oh, big shot by Lucy Lewandowski and just over the end line.
Yeah, that was just out. If we had if this was tennis, we'd be asking for replay on that one, Tom.
Absolutely, yeah, that was close. And it looks like that
Number
is
19,
Watron serving. Back to Hashi Sammy with a little too much on it. But it's really good to see all the girls kind of getting some kill shots in that first set.
No, I know that's something that they've really tried to work on. Last year we saw a lot of those kills go long, kind of like we saw in the last 2 points, but they're trying to work on getting on top of the ball a little bit more and coming down on it. And I know that's one thing Coach Ernst has talked about. You mentioned Lucy Lewandowski had mentioned that to us as well. So we're getting some of that.
Yeah, and, I think that first set, everybody got some kill shots there.
Correct.
Sammy, Veronica, Ava, Cammie Armbrust, Lucy, they all got some good shots. We saw some blocks in that first set. So, these girls, I just think they're going to go a long ways this year. They are very talented.
When they kind of get on a roll or in a rhythm, I guarantee you they're just going to start taking off, and you're just going to see them playing much faster. That's something Coach Ernst talked about in the interview as well, just playing faster, and that's hard to defend against when you move and play so fast like that, because next thing you know, the ball's coming back at you. Looks like we got a little...
Yeah, I'm not sure what the discrepancy is. Maybe rotation or something. Usually that's what they stop and talk to a coach about, and they're pointing out on the floor that they might have got out of rotation.
Going to go talk to the up official.
Watron's holding the ball for the Rebels, and again, the Rebels on our right, Rangers on our left. That's ever since COVID, they don't switch sides anymore.
Nope.
So
kind of makes it go by a little faster anyways too, I think. And as a coach, I'm sure they appreciate that, because they can talk to their athletes a little bit easier. And you always want a game plan, but being able to relay information to other team members or your roster within is always more important, I feel like, Tom.
Absolutely. 1-1 on the board right now, but there's a discussion here between the two officials now. And I know they had involved the coach at first, and now the two officials are talking. And I got to think it's something to do with the rotation. That's what it looks like to me.
Yep, the way she's kind of pointing it out and just the motions, I agree, Tom. It kind of looks like it's more of a rotation thing. I think it's probably just a small discrepancy. Shouldn't hold up the match here too much longer, hopefully.
And it's the first match of the year. There's going to be maybe some mistakes by the girls and where they're going on the floor. And that's kind of the coach's job, is to kind of keep track of that, to make sure they don't go to the wrong position. But something's up here. I've never really seen a rotation thing take this long.
No, usually it's a pretty quick fix. Yeah, so hopefully looks like maybe we'll get started here quickly once again. But Rangers won that first set 25-20, and we're early here in the second, 1-1.
So looks like everything's going to stay the same.
There we go.
Yeah.
Oh,
Julia Watron is.
over.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so there's something definitely with the rotations that happened there. So I don't, you never like seeing stuff like this.
I'm not sure if Julia's supposed to be serving right now, maybe, but that should be a thing the coach should be talking to her about, not the official. But well, she's going to go back. She still has the ball in her hand, and
yeah, there's just something. I don't know what's going on. I know there was something in between sets of the roster and stuff. So
Rangers have Millsap, Anderson, Bordage,
and we're going to play
Hashi and Lewandowski out there. And here we go. This is Julia Watrin for the Rebels getting ready to serve. Again, the Rebels on our right as we are watching them.
Yep. And now we have a score discrepancy here, Tom. Well, no. A struggle.
They're giving the Rangers a point. Nope. Now they took it back off.
So I think they're going to get a point.
Oh, they're
penalty?
taking away maybe, because now it's 1-0, but they might have. I think the Rebels might have lost the point.
Yeah, it should be.
They got the point to win the serve because the Rangers served first.
Yeah, so.
And now wow.
So what it was, it should have been 2-1.
Okay,
yeah,
that's what it is now. Rebels up 2-1.
Yeah, because Sammy and Lucy each had those 2-1s go long, Tom.
That's true. Here we go. All right. There's the serve. Millsap up ahead. The armbrust over to Lewandowski. Lucy's shot dug out nicely by the Rebels again. Millsap now to Bordage on the other side. That one's blocked. Knocked over by Lewandowski. Here's the set by the Rebels. Andrews shot.
Nice dig by Millsap.
Absolutely. Here's the set by Mock over. Rangers armbrust to set up Hashi.
Nice.
Boom, man. Sammy can hit the ball.
That was so nice. Nice set by, was that Cammy armbrust. Just that quick set, and Sammy just timed it perfectly, and just a quick, hard set. Quick, hard spike.
I think Sammy led the team last year in kill shots, and by far, by a long way. She is so good.
Very explosive off the ground.
No kidding. Nice serve there by Bordage. Rebels. Andrews gets it over. Anderson up ahead to Bordage. Tapped over by Lewandowski. Oh, boy, Lucy saw the opening and missed it.
Yep.
She just missed it. There's nobody over there, and she hit it just wide.
They could even maybe called a palm on that a little bit. She got underneath it just a bit, but it went wide, so it didn't matter.
3-2 Rebels. This is Smiley serving. Smiley right to left. Good serve. Armbrust with a nice dig. Up ahead, back to Cammy. Nice shot by Cammy Armbrust. She has really gotten much better hitter. Man, she's scored a lot of points already in this little time we've played. I'm impressed with Cammy Armbrust right now.
She worked on her game a ton over the summer, so this is good to see.
Hashi with the serve. It's bumped up to the front rows by Andrews, and nobody for the Rebels went to it. Rebels take the lead back, and now Mike Crott back in. And checking out is Keely Allerman, and I think maybe it was Allerman that was supposed to get that because she's getting talked to right now. There's a shot by Andrews, and it goes into the net. Rangers' biggest lead of the set, and we're going to get a quick timeout here.
Yeah, kind of on a little run right now. 4-1 run there for the Rangers to take the lead.
5-3 Rangers. Play some run our sponsors.
Absolutely, let's do it, Tom.
Yeah, let's do it.
Thank you to the following sponsors of Rangers Live: Always Painting, CI Transportation, Canna Wine Bar, Crosby Ironton Courier, Cuyuna Country Auto Center, Cuyuna Lakes Park City, Cuyuna Regional Medical Center, Deerwood Bank, Deerwood Technologies, Edward Jones of Crosby, Hogue Tech Unlimited, Hudrilic Carpet, KK Advertising, Coop Funeral Home, Minnesota Teas, Mission Beach Resort, Range Disposal Services, Spalding, T&J Services, Tremolo Communications, Unity Bank of Crosby.
We are back here at the Galovich Gymnasium. Rangers lead here in the second set, 5-3 over the Moose Lake Willow River Rebels. and won the first set 25-20. We're getting set for more action here, Tom.
Yeah, I just want to add to that list of sponsors. French's Automotive, Oberg Fence, and Godfrey Plumbing all have stepped up and
can't thank those businesses and families enough.
And the Barrett family.
Yeah, what they're doing. So that's one we'll always end with. Never mind the Barrett family.
Yep. Sammy Hashie's serve. And a miss hit there by Grace Mock. Nice job by the Rebels to get that from going up into the stands. I'm telling you, this is a really good Ranger team. You got fans need to come out and watch them.
Correct.
Or turn us on, and we'll bring you the action because it's going to be a fun year. Oh, Lewandowski.
That kind of ran the rail on the top of the net there and just didn't fall in.
Lucy got up in the air for the block, but once you hit it once, you can't hit it again.
Correct,
so
yep.
She couldn't tap it back over. 6-4 Rangers right now. Serve Anderson up ahead to Bordage, over to Millsop. Caught the top of the net, made it over. Rebels, Andrews, too long. Rangers going to make some changes here. Sophie Strom will check in for Anderson, and Ava Strohschein will come in for Lewandowski. Or maybe the other way around, I guess.
With Ava being the libero.
Strohschein with the serve. Bumped up to the front. Mock with it. Over to Andrews. Got it over the net. Armbrust. Gets it back into play. Hashie just knocks it over. Here's a little tap by the Rebels. Bordage tried to set up.
Didn't quite get over.
Yeah. I think four hits for the Rangers. Got the set all the way across court, but just a little bit too far into the net for Veronica. 7-5. Rangers have down early, but have been holding on to the lead, kind of like the first set. Here's Armbrust.
Nice.
Again, Cammie finds that shot right down the line. She's
finding all the open spots, and lately they've been kind of down the line for Cammie, but you can tell she's looking and peeking and still getting that shot right up the line is nice.
I kind of see now why, as a junior, she's been named one of the captains.
Absolutely,
so
yep.
She's very explosive. She's really having a good first match. There's a shot, and I thought it might have been tapped, but no.
No, yeah, it didn't get tapped at the top of the net there.
Mike Kraut with that shot and went too long. Rangers up by 4 now, 9-5. Armbrust is serving for the Rangers. Another good serve. The Rangers have been serving pretty good here so far tonight. There's another one too long. And that's one thing that kind of killed them last year at the end of the year.
Correct.
Just serves were just not falling in, but they have done an excellent job tonight serving.
Yeah, it's the one time you don't want to give up a lot of free points, and on your serve, that's where you can, and they're not doing that tonight.
Shot, and Cammie just couldn't quite, got kind of handcuffed there, and point for the Rebels. 10-6 Rangers. Grace Mock to serve. Right to left. Oh, boy. I'm not sure what, if they lost their spot on the floor there or what, but Bordage let it go over her head, and it was a good serve.
It was, yeah. It just clipped the last foot there in the back of the court and fell in.
10-7. I don't think they'll let that happen again. Ava Strohschein went down on the floor, and that might have hit her twice.
It did, and that was that. I don't know if that was going to get over the net, they thought for a second there. That just snuck over the top of that net.
Little run by the Rebels. 10-8 Rangers. Another serve. Nice job there by Hashie getting it up ahead. Millsop knocks it over. Rebels keep it alive. Watching. Now Strohschein back to Hashie. Big shot by Sammy, and goes off a couple Rebels, and Hashie will get credit for that one.
Both teams did a nice job of kind of scrambling on that point to keep it in, and the Rangers actually pretty lucky to come up with on the right side of that point.
Millsop serving. Boy, all the girls are I'm just impressed with the serving.
Yep,
Grace Mock hits it into the net, and the Rangers get the point.
Yep, just good clean serves right now, and that's a big part of the game, and that's obviously you want to make your opponent hit the ball back to you.
Absolutely, yeah. Make them earn it.
Correct.
Another good serve by Millsop. Over to Smiley. Her shot partially blocked. Stroshine back to Hashi. Oh, boy, Andrews
It's a
dug
nice
it
dig.
out. And Rebels just get it over in 3. Stroshine up to Armbrust. Back to Hashi. Again, Andrews digging it in the back row. Watching over the net back to Strom. Sophie gets it over. And again, Stroshine, the nice dig. Hashi just taps it over.
Oh, nice play to get that.
Oh, man, and they get the point. Wow, Rebels somehow scrambling, like you said before. That's a scramble right there.
That was a pretty good, solid point by both teams there to keep in there, because the Rangers did a good job of digging some of those kills out, and then a great job at the end there by Moose Lake to get that point.
Yeah, I knew they had that wrong. It's 12-9.
Yep,
that
12-9.
looks right. Yep.
Yep, correct.
Melody Mock will serve. Stroshine up ahead to Armbrust, over to Hashi. Sammy shot blocked. And then at the net, the Rangers keep it alive. Here's Bordage. Oh, boy. Ava had the right idea and just hit it long. Nobody back there either. 12-10. Rangers still holding on to the lead, though. Mock serve, and that's an ace there.
Both teams are actually serving pretty well here in this second set, Tom.
I agree. 12-11. It's going to be a late night, Clay. This is going to go back and forth all night.
We could see a long one.
Up ahead to Armbrust, back to Sammy. Her shot blocked nicely. And yeah, that was Smiley at the net making the block. And we are tied at 12. Rebels have come back down by 4 or 5. Mock serve, and just as we said, everybody's serving good.
Yeah.
She hits one into the net, and now the Rangers will make the change again. Emma Anderson back to serve. Back in is Lewandowski. Stroshine and Strom come out. Emma Anderson, good serve. Bumped up, and
those 3 points.
Up. Nice ace there. Rangers back up 14-12. Yeah, there's one thing that you can say is really positive is the Rangers serving and not at all.
And then
she
there's
just kind of mishit it.
Yep. Kind of hit that off the palm, the low palm of your hand there.
I guess I better not jinx them anymore, right? I'd keep my mouth shut.
Yep.
But
we got to stop doing that, Tom.
they didn't put the point up there. I think it's 14-13.
It is.
But
It should be.
Bordage over to Lewandowski. Lucy shot dug out in the back row. Set up, knocked over by Mock. Back over to Hashi. Sammy, big shot. Smiley digging it out in the back row. Shot at the net, blocked by the Rangers, and then tapped over. Boy, it's wide though. It's wide and it's out. So the Rangers got the point, and I think we're going to stop here because I think they got to figure out the score.
Yep. Got to stop here.
Yeah.
Oh, nope. Not looking at the other official.
Oh, boy. Well, here we go. They're going to play on. Bordage up ahead, and Armbrust couldn't get it over now. I think we're going to stop. It's 15.
Should be 15-14, I think, Tom.
Yeah, I think so, too. I know Adeline is pretty good about she might have to come back over here. And
Adelaide, yeah, she's on top of it. Yep.
She's had to go over and correct the scoreboard a couple of times here, but
Yep, should be 15-14. Yep,
yeah,
that's right.
That is right. That is correct with the Rebels serving. And this is Smiley serving. Millsop up ahead to Bordage. Back to Lewandowski, and Lucy just
hit that on the way up instead of the way down.
Yep. We are tied at 15. Rebels got a few students here tonight.
Yeah, they do. It's our JV and C squad teams, too, I think.
And nice shot again. Cammie Armbrust will get credit for that one. as that is off the blocker of the Rebels, and the Rangers get the point, 16-15. Sammy Hashi, another good server here for the Rangers. Dug out by Andrews in the back, up to Mock. There's a shot way too long by Grace Mock. Melody Mock to Grace Mock, and Grace just hit that one a little long. 17-15. Sammy will serve again. Again, the Rangers on our left. Good serve there. Andrews up ahead. Shot blocked at the net, and it's going to be Ranger point. I don't think it ever went over the net.
No, it
into
didn't.
The net.
Yeah, and they kind of went. They tried to go for that quick hit, quick spot, and just didn't get it quite high enough on the set to get over.
18-15, Rangers in the lead. Here's the set. Big shot by Elliman, and boy, nice job. Rangers just couldn't quite dig it out in the back row, but you got to give credit where credit's due. Rebels that time with a really nice job. Checking in is Ridley Peterson, the first time we've seen her on the court, and Mallory Mycrot.
Kind of a big spot here in the set, as we were here in the first set too. 18-16 could kind of go either way here. The next 3 to 4 points, I think Tom will tell us a lot.
Mycrot serving for the Rebels. Hashi bumps it up to Bordage. Set to Millsap. Nice block, but a nice job. The Rangers digging that one back out. On the other side again, Rangers block it. Lewandowski swings and knocks it over. Again, shot.
Ooh, got it over.
She digs it out. And again, Lucy playing the net beautifully there. Oh, boy, Bordage couldn't come up. Really hard shot right at Ava.
Nice job by the ladies, the Rangers, Lady Rangers, to kind of stay in that point, though, Tom.
Yeah, no kidding. They've got some great net play there. 18-17, Rangers up. Hashi up ahead. And Armbrust, Rangers can't get it over.
I think that I don't even know if that got blocked. I think that just went into the net.
I do too. I thought that was 4 hits on the Rangers, but it's a Rebel point. We are tied at 18. Checking the net. Everything looks good. Here we go. Mallory Mycrot serving. Big high serve. Anderson up ahead to Bordage. There's a set to Millsap. Wow, big shot.
Nice dig
by Veronica, but Smiley couldn't quite get it up to the front row.
And the Rangers needed that point there. That was they would have gone down 18-19. So big point there for the Rangers.
Stroshine and Strom back in. Oh, there's an ace serve by Ava Stroshine. Boy, is that huge. Rebels did not react very well at all, and Rebels will take a timeout. Wow. We've had both sets now going down to the wire here.
Yep. Kind of a big point, like we said, Tom, those next 3 to 4 points, and so far it's 2-2 on each of them. So we'll see here if the Rangers can kind of extend that lead here as we get into the 20s of the set here, as it's 2018 right now.
You know, I just saw the CRMC logo go by.
Yeah.
Of course, they sponsor the big PGA tournament out at Cragen's, and that starts next week.
Really?
There'll be a Pro-Am on Wednesday, and then the golf tournament with PGA pros playing out at Cragen's Legacy starts on Thursday.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's really cool. If you want to see some professional golfers, head on out there next weekend. Cragen's does a beautiful job putting this on along with CRMC. So I've been out there the last 3 years. They've done it. It is really something. Stroshine takes a little something off that serve. And big shot wide this time. Wow.
Yeah.
I believe that was Grace Mock too, trying to go cross court and shot it wide, and that's a big point. 21-18, Rangers back up by 3. Stroshine, Andrews in the back row. Back to Mycrot, and now the Rangers can't quite get it. That should be 4 hits, no?
Yeah, I don't know if the block, I don't know what happened there.
And then
takes the point, though.
Boy, it must have been called a block. Because otherwise the Rangers hit it 4 times. So Rangers got the point. Both officials agree. 22-18 Rangers. Stroshine with the serve. Mike Crott with the set and back over. Rangers can't save that one as it goes off the back player and out of bounds. And Rebels still in it here. Caitlin Anderson serving. Andrews. Good serve. Rangers knock it over and out of bounds.
Kind of going 2 for 2 points here. The Rangers go for 2, then the Rebels come back and get 2 more here. 22-20 right now. This is coming right down to the wire.
Caitlin Anderson with a beautiful serve.
Yeah.
Last time, another good serve. Sammy Hashi digs it out to Bordage over by Stroshine, giving the Rebels a chance to set up. Partially blocked. Rangers keep it alive.
Nice shot. Oh, she got her hand down.
Unbelievable.
Just got her hand down on the floor.
Oh, and the Rangers can't get it over. Boy, Ava Bordage just tapped one over, and it looked like a Ranger point, but yeah, got the hand underneath, and it bounced right back up for the Rebels, and now it's a 1-point lead for the Rangers. Andrews serving. Hashi up ahead to Bordage. Over to Millside.
Oh, just
wide. Wow. Veronica with a big shot down the line, and it just went wide.
And there we are, tied back up.
22-22, my goodness. I thought maybe Coach Ernst would use a timeout right here, but he's content to let the girls play it out again. They just don't seem to be panicking at all right now.
No, not at all, and that's good. I mean, they got to get used to these tight spots.
Stroshine up ahead to Bordage, back to Hashi. Sammy, big shot.
Point.
Big point. Sammy again, boy, when you want to make sure you get the point, you get it to Sammy,
Correct.
right? I mean,
yep. You could kind of tell Ava made sure that she was going to get that across to Sammy and get a nice chance on that shot for her.
Armbrust serving for the Rangers. A little high, long serve. They're just going to have to knock it over, and Andrews can't get it over.
I think that's where Nate wanted that one. Coach Ernst wanted that one to go.
It's set point for the Rangers, 24-22, Armbrust. Again, now she goes to the other side. That was a double hit, I thought, but it falls to the floor, and the Rangers, come back and take that one.
Kind of get lucky to get out of that set with a win at 25-22. We've had 2 really good, tightly contested sets so far, but the Rangers are up 2-0. Good start so far.
Absolutely.
Now, see if they can kind of play a little bit more flawless of a set this next time.
25-20 and 25-22, and now they are definitely in control here.
Yeah.
Have a shot at taking the sweep from the Rebels, but man, I'll tell you what, it's really good volleyball.
It is, yeah. It's good. You know, you can tell it's the first match of the year. You can see some kind of some mishits and things that you probably will not see later in the season, but you know, it's good to be out on top right now. The Rangers are kind of getting those points when they count the most. It was 22-22, and then they reeled off 3 in a row. So nice early start. Oh, Tom's pulling out his 50-50. You got to see if he can win. So we'll play our sponsors here as Tom's working on the 50-50. Our wonderful sponsors are RangersLive.net.
Thank you to the following sponsors of Rangers Live: Always Painting, CI Transportation, Canna Wine Bar, Crosby Ironton Courier, Cuyuna Country Auto Center, Cuyuna Lakes Park City, Cuyuna Regional Medical Center, Deerwood Bank, Deerwood Technologies, Edward Jones of Crosby, Hogue Tech Unlimited, Hudrilic Carpet, KK Advertising, Coop Funeral Home, Minnesota Teas, Mission Beach Resort, Range Disposal Services, Spalding, T&J Services, Tremolo Communications, Unity Bank of Crosby. If you are interested in advertising with Rangers Live, please contact Clay Twig, the Activities Director in the Activities Department at Crosby Ironton High School. We are offering many different opportunities for you to advertise with Rangers Live, and all the proceeds go back to the student athletes of Crosby Ironton High School. Thank you so much for your support, and go CI Go.
We are back here at the Galvin Gymnasium. Just want to once again mention, if you do want to sponsor Rangers Live, reach out to myself or even Tom Martin, and we'll get you all the necessary things so that you can put it together, and we can get you on the scoreboard. We can get you on here. We're going to be cutting some ads very soon and be all excited to go. But back here in the Galovich Gymnasium, the Rangers up 2-0 as we go to set number 3. See if they can go win a straight set match here. First set, Rangers won 25-20. Second set, 25-22. Looks like we're going to start with Sophia Strom, Ava Bordage, Lucy Lewandowski, Sammy Hashi, Cami Armbrust, and Veronica Millsop on the court for the Rangers. Don't know who will be serving first. I think Moose Lake might be up with the serve here first tonight for the third set, as the officials are checking the lineups to make sure they got it all correct.
All right, we got to add Caldwell Bankers now.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
We have a new sponsor sitting right next to me, so we get his logo up on the board, and Mike Melanich. Doing some real estate business over here in Crosby. So Rangers now have a chance to sweep here tonight. Wow, what a way to start the season would that be, huh?
Yeah, it would be a nice start to the season for them, Tom. I got to bail for a little bit. Sorry.
Okay, all right. We're going to lose Clay. I'll take over. All right, Rebels will start serving, and it looks like it is Melody Mock to serve. Armbrust sets it up. Hashi, big shot, partially blocked. Looks like the Rebels will keep it alive. Shot goes off of the Rangers, I believe. Nope, they're going to say it's a Ranger point. It went too long. Looked like it was might have gone off a Ranger, but Sophie Strom comes out, and Emma Anderson comes in to serve. 1-0 Rangers. Rangers won that first one 25-20, won the second set 25-22. Andrews with a big swing, and goes into the net, and the Rangers up quickly 2-0 here. Emma Anderson to serve. Dug out by Andrews. Smiley over to Watron. Gets it over the net. Armbrust sets up Hashi. Boom! Sammy. Sammy can swing and hit. My goodness. Three 3-0 Rangers to start the third set here. And Emma Anderson's serve goes off the top of the net and kind of deflects right into Watron, and she could not handle it. And we have a 4-0 lead to start the third set. Again, Rangers in action. There's serve too long. Rangers in action tomorrow in New Prague. And then I think we'll pick them up Tuesday night over in Cromwell. So they take on Cromwell right on Tuesday night. Serve Bordage gets it up ahead. Sammy at the net. Nice block by Addie Smiley. Sammy doesn't get blocked too often, and that was a beauty. 4-2. Watron serving for the Rebels. Millsop up ahead to Armbrust, over to Bordage. Ava, that one's going to hit the floor, and they're going to say Ava Bordage gets the point there. This time they couldn't quite get the hand underneath it. Boy, that ball had a lot of top spin on it. Ava Bordage to serve now for CI. Rangers serving left to right, 5-2. Boy, somehow the Rebels that bounced around like a pinball. Then Hashi knocks it over, back over. Shot put up by Grace Mock, and the Rangers can't dig it out. 5-3. Rebels will get the serve back. Addie Smiley to serve. And she serves that one into the net, gives the point right back to the Rangers. Sammy Ashe to serve for CI, 6-3. Bumped up ahead, tapped over. Rangers controlling her. Here's Bordage to Armbrust, and Cammy again hits it into an alpha blocker, and it goes to the floor. Cammy Armbrust has really played well tonight, along with all the Rangers. All the Rangers doing a really good job tonight. Serving has been spectacular. And shot into the net by Andrews. 8-3. Rangers with Sammy Ashe still serving, and officials talking just to confirm. Ranger point, Ashe to serve. Up by 5, big serve dug out by Andrews, but it goes kind of sideways and nobody can pull it out. She went to the floor and dug it out. 9-3 Rangers. And again, we have some sort of discrepancy on the floor here. Officials are talking to the Rebels coach, Caitlin Miller. And now we're ready to go. Rangers, this might be the biggest lead of the night, 9-3. Tapped over, Smiley. Wow, nice job by Anderson, Emma Anderson in the back row. Back over, Andrews taps it over. Ashe bumps it up to Bordage, to Lewandowski. Lucy knocks it over for the point. Found the empty spot in the back row. 10-3 Rangers. Sammy's still serving. We have a timeout on the floor. Great job by the Rangers. We're going to play some, again, run through the name of our sponsors here. Here we go.
Thank you to the following sponsors of Rangers Live: Always Painting, CI Transportation, Canna Wine Bar, Crosby Ironton Courier, Cuyuna Country Auto Center, Cuyuna Lakes Park City, Cuyuna Regional Medical Center, Deerwood Bank, Deerwood Technologies, Edward Jones of Crosby, Hogue Tech Unlimited, Hudrilic Carpet, KK Advertising, Coop Funeral Home, Minnesota Teas, Mission Beach Resort, Range Disposal Services, Spalding, T&J Services, Tremolo Communications, Unity Bank of Crosby.
All right, we don't want to forget new ones that we got here. French's Automotive, Oberg Fence Company, Godfrey Plumbing, of course, the Barrett family. And boy, we want this list to keep growing and growing and growing. And again, all of monies raised from our sponsors goes right back into the Ranger Athletic Fund. And we will use it however we can. Budgets are getting cut, so we are going to help out and try to make sure Ranger Sports has everything they need. All sports. Another serve by Sammy is just on fire serving here. And the Rangers up 11-3 here in the third set. Andrews up ahead. Mock gets it over. Bordage gets it to, oh boy, Veronica Millsap with a beautiful shot cross court, out by about 2 inches. Right in front of the line judge, and boy, this is a really nice shot too by Veronica. Serving now is Mykrot. Mallory Mykrot will serve. 11-4 Rangers. Deep serve. Millsap up ahead, right back to Veronica. Her shot dug out nicely by Smiley and then knocked over in 3 by the Rebels. Armbrust again. Smiley digging it out. Big swing by Veronica. Right back over. Andrews knocks it over, and I'm going to call the route. Rangers in the net. Cami Armbrust. 11-5 Rangers. Mycrot to serve again. This one's wide, and Ranger point, 12-5. Rangers in control. Stroshine comes back in. And Sophie Strom comes in. Emma Anderson and Lucy Lewandowski both out. Stroshine's serve is a good one, and the Rebels can't get it over. Got it up to the front row, but too far into the net for the Rebels to handle. 13-5. Ava Stroshine again. Good, hard serve. Dug out by Smiley. Big swing by the Rebels, blocked by the Rangers. Over. Stroshine up to Bordage. Over. Strom just taps it over. Back the other way, and oh boy, Ava Stroshine had kind of gotten down to her knee in the ball. She couldn't get up in time to get that ball going back to her. 13-6, so Rangers still on top. Caitlin Andrews to serve. And that one goes into the net, so the Rangers get the point, 14-6. Next Thursday night, Ranger football over in Aiken kicks off the season. Armbrust serve. Up ahead, and that'll be Ranger ball. Again, the Rebels are setting it a little too far into the net in this third set, so the Rangers are getting away with some easy points here. 15-6. Cami Armbrust, good serve. Smiley up ahead, right back. Andrews knocks it over. Stroshine over to Millsop. Her shot blocked, right back at it. Veronica again will knock it over. Dug out by Smiley in the back. Strom keeps it alive. It comes over the net and tapped over by Bordage. Nobody there. And the Rangers up by 10 now, 16-6. Here in the third, on their way to a sweep. Armbrust again, good serve. Clips the top of the net, makes it hard for Andrews to control in the back row. And an ace serve for Cami Armbrust. Rangers really looking good here. This third set, they are dominating this third set here. Armbrust partially blocked Watron's shot back over to Hashi, dug out by Smiley, and then Rebels again put it up in the air, nobody there. And Cami Armbrust is going to come out, and Rain Alvesgard will come in, and Rain will get to serve. All right. I love to see this. Nate Ernst going to his bench, and now the Rebels are going to call a timeout. And I'm just going to play this here. Ways that you can get a hold of Clay if you're interested in sponsoring.
If you are interested in advertising with Rangers Live, please contact Clay Twigg, the activities director in the activities department at Crosby Ironton High School. We are offering many different opportunities for you to advertise with Rangers Live, and all the proceeds go back to the student athletes of Crosby Ironton High School. Thank you so much for your support, and go CI Go.
All right, I know Clay and I are kind of trying to help some other area schools set up the same thing here that we have with Rangers Live, because it's such a win-win. All the monies go right back to the student athletes, and it's such a good way to just raise some extra funds. We did a great job helping out all sports last school year with anything that they needed, and hopefully we'll have some more to work with this year. Here we go, Rain Alvesgard to serve for the Rangers, and good serve. And that is knocked in up into the net by Smiley, so Alvesgard off and running here with a good serve. Way to go, Rain. 19-6, Rangers up. Big high serve. Set on the other side. Oh, what a block. They just tried to tap it over, and Sophie Strom and Veronica Millsap both there. And Rangers blocked it right back at them and get the point. Elvesgaard again to serve, and this one kind of goes off her hand funny and into the net, but it is 20-7. Rangers in control here. Allerman to serve. Elvesgaard bumps it up. Bordage over to Hashi, goes off the top of the net. Ellerman gets it back over the net. Now Veronica swings and misses for the Rangers. 20-8 Rangers. Keely Ellerman serving. Good serve, nice job by Elvesgaard. Bumping that one up. Hashi gets it over in 3. Here's the set, shot by Smiley. Partially blocked by the Rangers, but it falls on the Rangers side. So a little bit of a run here for the Rebels, 20-9. Rangers still no panic. They have not panicked all night long. Elvesgaard again. Bordage comes back to help her out. Hashi knocks it over, and that one goes sideways and out. So Rangers giving up like 4 straight points here, 20-10. Still in good shape. Alleman still serving. This one hits the net and goes out of bounds, Ranger point. Millsap will serve for the Rangers, 21-10. Rangers trying to close this out and sweep the Rebels here tonight for the first match of the year, go 1-0 on the season. And this time Veronica serves it into the net. Rangers getting a little bit sloppy here, but they have controlled the set for the most part. A couple of changes coming here for the Rebels. Melody Mock checking in. Grace Mock also checking in. Melody Mock will go back and serve. Down by 10, 21-11. Elvesgaard up ahead. Hashi does a nice job. Strom knocks it over. Here's the set. It goes out of bounds, over the net, out of bounds by the Rebels. And coming back in is Emma Anderson and Lucy Lewandowski. Will stay in. Strom comes out. Stroshine also comes out. Emma Anderson to serve. 22-11 Rangers. Good high serve, and it is kicked. Oh my gosh, I didn't know you could do that, but Alleman kicked it straight up in the air, and they're giving the point to the Rebels. Wow, I didn't know you could get your foot out and kick it, but apparently you can, because they just gave her that point. 22-12. Julia Watrin serving. Anderson up to Bordage, over to Hashi, knocks it over. Played up in the air. Andrews with the big shot, and they're calling that in. 22-13. Nice job by Caitlin Andrews going down the line and catching the line. Watrin serving, 22-13. Rebels trying to make a comeback here. Elvesgaard, nice job up ahead to Bordage. Lewandowski taps it over. Back the other way. And this one's going to go all the way back to the wall. Rangers can't get it. And Cami Armbrust is going to come in. Elvesgaard's going to come out. .22-14. There's an ace serve by Watron. 22-15. No panic yet. Rangers just had that big lead, and it's easy to get a little lackadaisical. Let's see if they can settle down here. Bordage knocked over by Hashi. Here's the set. Andrews with the shot, and another kill shot by Caitlin Andrews. The lead's down to 6. The Rangers had, I think, a 13-point lead at one time here. Watron serving. Anderson up ahead. Armbrust. There's Lewandowski. Lucy with the kill. Now we're talking. Rangers back on top, swinging and scoring. 23-16. Bordage bumped up ahead, knocked over too far, and the Rangers now with match point at 24-16. Ava Bordage is our server. Oh, she serves it just wide, trying to go cross court. Ava's really a good server, too. That one just got a little bit wide. Here's Smiley with the serve. Millsop up ahead to Bordage. And Lewandowski's shot is blocked right back at her, 24-18. Rangers 1 point away from a match here. Smiley serving for the Rebels, and that is out. 25-18 the final. Rangers with the sweep here. That is totally awesome. Rangers go 1-0 on the season with the sweep over the Rebels. Again, it's a section opponent, not a conference, but a section. Great job tonight by the Rangers. I thought they played a really all-around good volleyball match here tonight. And while we hang out here for a little bit and see if we can get an interview from somebody, we'll just run these ads for you here.
Of Rangers Live, Always Painting, CI Transportation, Canna Wine Bar, Crosby Ironton Courier, Cuyuna Country Auto Center, Cuyuna Lakes Park City, Cuyuna Regional Medical Center, Deerwood Bank, Deerwood Technologies, Edward Jones of Crosby, Hogue Tech Unlimited, Hudrilic Carpet, KK Advertising, Coop Funeral Home, Minnesota Teas, Mission Beach Resort, Range Disposal Services, Spalding, T&J Services, Tremolo Communications, Unity Bank of Crosby.
All right, also French's Automotive, Oberg Fence Company, Godfrey Plumbing, the Barrett family. We're going to get Mike Melanich from Coldwell Bankers Realty in town here signed up. And again, it's we have some forms you can fill out if you want to be a sponsor, and man, we'll make it worth your while. It's kind of cool because your logo on all of our home games, no matter what they are here in the Galovich Gym, will smile. And here we go. We got Cammie Armbrust coming up here. Let me mic you up. Hey, Cammie, how you doing?
I'm good.
All right. Wow. Congratulations on the win tonight.
Thank you.
How'd you feel out there? You know what? I couldn't help but mention how well you played tonight.
It was a little nerve-wracking at first, but it was just really fun to just be back out there.
Yeah. Congratulations too on being a captain this year.
Thank you.
Man, you know what? I never saw any panic really from you guys all night long, even when you were down by a few points. Everybody just seemed to like go with the flow and say, hey, we're going to come back and win this thing?
Yeah, we've been really working on that, like not falling apart.
Well, you know what? We knew at the end of last year this was a really good volleyball team, so I've been really looking forward to this tonight. Kick off the season with a sweep over Moose Lake Willow River, huh?
Yeah, that was really exciting.
You know, what do you think was the best thing? I just thought you guys served the ball really well tonight.
Yeah, me too. And like we ran really good plays all throughout.
Yeah, the setting was great. Everybody got in the action. I don't know how many kills you had, but man, you had the line here covered, huh?
Yeah.
That was awesome. It's really, really, really fun to watch this team play, and I just know you guys are going to get better and better and better. And we won't be in New Prague tomorrow, but what are you looking forward to tomorrow?
Looking forward to a really good competition there.
Yeah. How many matches do you play down there?
We're just playing one.
One?
Yeah.
Do you know who your opponent is yet?
Winona.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that should be good. Are they a bigger school?
Yeah, they're a private school, I think. Yeah.
Okay. I'll probably be Tuesday. I'll probably be over in Cromwell, so we're just going to get to every match we can here, okay?
Okay.
But great job by you and all the girls. Tell them everybody played really well tonight, and can't wait to see more of this.
Thank you.
All right. Good luck, Cammie. Thank you.
you.
All right. We're going to talk to Coach Nate Ernst, too. Nate came up. Nate, you look pretty relaxed there tonight. No panic tonight, really. You just kind of looked like you felt like the girls had this thing in control all night long.
Yeah, and that's what I told them. I mean, they were going to have the control from the get-go, but they had to go out and execute and take control. So I think we gave, Moose Lake a little bit more. It was just closer than I thought it should have been.
Yeah. Especially the first couple sets. But I know you got a big lead in that third set, and the girls just got a little lackadaisical. But I thought tonight, I think one of the main things I was impressed with was serving was really good tonight. Yeah.
I mean, and that's one of the things I told the girls at the beginning of the match and really at the beginning of the year. If we can serve the ball well and we can serve receive well, we're going to be in good shape because we've got a really strong offense. Across the net, basically any girl can put the ball down. And defensively, I think we play really well, partially just because we're so athletic. So if we can get that first touch, that serve receive well, we're going to be in good shape.
Yeah, it looks like there's quite a few girls that can actually hit some kill shots and score some points because I think it was pretty. It was done nicely. I mean, everybody got in the action tonight and got some good shots.
Yeah,
blocking was good. The net play was good. It was just a really good match to start the season with.
Yeah, I mean, I'm really happy with how they played. I think if we can clean up some of the execution on offense, because that's really where I think we lacked. But I also told them, stay aggressive, right? We can't give Moose Lake free balls. It's, kind of a key of ours that you have to stay aggressive. So I'd rather, a hard hit ball go out of bounds than let them try to earn a point. We're going to go out and try to earn our own points.
Well, this is going to be a really fun year. I know at the end of last year, I couldn't say it enough of how much it was going to be. Looking forward to all these girls coming back and playing again this year. So we won't probably be in New Prague, but I think we'll be in Cromwell on Tuesday night, and we're going to get to every match we possibly can.
Awesome.
Because, and I hope the fans come out and really start supporting this team because this is one of the best teams I've ever seen play here, and I think as the season goes on, it's going to get better and better and better. So very impressive tonight, though. Really good job. Way to go,
Good
Coach.
way to start the year.
Yeah, all right. A big sweep over Moose Lake. We're 1-0. Here we go.
There we go.
All right. Thanks, Nate.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Nate Ernst, our head coach for the Rangers. That's pretty cool. Girls played great tonight. I'm going to run through just these sponsors one more time in a way to get a hold of Clay Twig if you want to help out and be a sponsor of Rangers Live. So let's do that one more time here.
Thank you to the following sponsors of Rangers Live: Always Painting, CI Transportation, Canna Wine Bar, Crosby Ironton Courier, Cuyuna Country Auto Center, Cuyuna Lakes Park City, Cuyuna Regional Medical Center, Deerwood Bank, Deerwood Technologies, Edward Jones of Crosby, Hogue Tech Unlimited, Hudrilic Carpet, KK Advertising, Coop Funeral Home, Minnesota Tees, Mission Beach Resort, Range Disposal Services, Spalding, T&J Services, Tremolo Communications, Unity Bank of Crosby.
And let's not forget French's Automotive, Oberg Fence Company, Godfrey Plumbing. And we're going to sign up Coldwell Bankers, Mike Melanich up there for real estate in the area. And we're, again, the Barrett family. Thanks to all of them. And here's how you can get involved.
If you are interested in advertising with Rangers Live, please contact Clay Twig, the activities director in the activities department at Crosby Ironton High School. We are offering many different opportunities for you to advertise with Rangers Live, and all the proceeds go back to the student athletes of Crosby Ironton High School. Thank you so much for your support, and go CI Go.
All right, with that, we are going to wrap things up here for tonight. Again, I think our next broadcast will be Tuesday night as the girls travel to Cromwell for Cromwell Wright volleyball. And then Thursday night will be in Aiken for the first football game as the Rangers take on the Gobblers to kick off the football season. Again, that is Thursday night, not Friday night, Thursday night over in Aiken. And let's get a bunch of fans over there and get the Stump Trophy back here in Crosby Ironton High School. And with that, I don't know if Clay has anything to add. All right, we're going to say goodnight. And I hope to see everybody around the gym here. Get out, watch these girls play some volleyball. And if you need to get a hold of Clay, want to sign up as a family or a business, just get a hold of Clay at the high school here. And we will get you all signed up for Rangers Live. With that, we'll say good night. Go CI Go.